Yo, back at you with another episode. What's going on out here, man? What's going on out here? Mike Will made it. What's going on out in these streets? Like, share the video, all that good stuff. Football time. Uh-oh. Alabama in the house. It's football time. Looking at that football, I know what's going on. It's nothing to do in Alabama but watch football. Shit. Ain't nothing to do in Alabama but watch football, man. Trickin the U game in the chat room, New York City, in his house. Yeah. Said they ain't tricking if you got it, ain't tricking if you got it. Shit. A lot of these dudes be doing the most out here, boy. Whew. I'm like, what the hell? What did you think was gonna happen after you done that? What you want to happen after you done that? These dudes be wilding out here. Dudes be doing the most out here, man. Some of this shit I don't understand. When I'm out and about, I observe everything. Damn near wherever I'm at, I'm always paying attention to my environment, my surroundings. And some of the stuff I be seeing, I'll be like, what the hell was that? What was that about? Especially where I live at, in the Atlanta area. There's a lot of degenerates, freaks, and weirdos out here. That's why I'm getting my ass up out of here next month. I'm out. Deuces. I'm out. Nothing can stop me from getting out of here, dude. Over my dead body. I'm out. Shit. I'm putting all my shit in the U-Haul. I'm getting in that truck. And I'm out. I'll turn around and be like, turn around and fuck y'all. I'm out. That's how I feel, man. I came here by myself, and I'm gonna leave by the same way I came, the same way I'm leaving. Now, am I gonna keep in touch with some people? Yeah. Very few though. But hey, man, dudes be doing too much out here with a lot of these women. And a lot of women, they'll go along with it. Why wouldn't they? The average woman, if she benefit from it, she'll go along with it. Go along to get along. Damn, I was just in South North Carolina over the Labor Day weekend. Oh, for real? Where'd you go? What part? What part of South Carolina and North Carolina did you go? Yeah, smash the like button. Yeah, I'm from South Carolina originally. Born and raised. I just lived in North Carolina for a long time. That's all. Yeah. Yeah, but hey, man. Oh, hold up. What the heck? What the hell? Why did my computer keep doing that, man? That's crazy. Let me do that one more time. That's crazy. I don't want. I don't want the screen to be that big. But Columbia and Charlotte. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah, I haven't been to Columbia in I haven't been to Columbia in a couple of years now. I passed through a couple of times, but I haven't really stopped in Columbia in a long time. I got a niece that lives in Columbia. And she used to live in Charlotte, but she didn't like Charlotte. So she ended up moving back to Columbia. She actually worked at the police department, of all the places to work, at the police station. She was an accountant at the police station. I'm like, oh, okay. Shit. Oof. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of these dudes, man, they be getting a lot of dudes think if you can afford to trick off, it ain't tricking. That's how they justify why they do what they do. I'm like, no. Just because you can afford to do something, that don't make it cool. That don't make it okay. And don't try to shame everybody else because they can't do it or don't want to do it. You got a lot of guys that are they're not very practical at all. There's no it's not a lot of common sense going on out here. You just got guys that's just men and women. It's just doing whatever they want to do and turn around and try to justify and make it seem like it's cool. No, what is no? Everybody don't look at it like that. Charlotte was cool. My home city, Georgetown, South Carolina. Yep. Yeah, that's about 5 hours from Columbia. I almost moved to Columbia at one point. I'm glad I never did it. Yeah. Maybe it wouldn't have been such a bad move. I don't know, man. This is like 20 years over 20 years ago now. Yeah. But man, a lot of these dudes be doing the most. And like I said, just because you take a woman out, that doesn't really mean anything. That don't mean that you're gonna smash. She's not this woman is not obligated to do anything with you. She's not obligated to go home with you at the end of the night. If you're gonna take a woman out, take out because you want to take out. Don't take her out because she wants you to take her out. And don't expect anything. You disappoint yourself almost every time. And see, women can feel the thirst. They can pick up on it. And that thirstiness is going to make her want to kind of get away from you. She'll strategically find a way to get away from you. Sometimes before the night even over. Sometimes in the restaurant, she's at the table on her phone texting her friend saying, "Hey, call me," and make it seem like it's an emergency. Or come over here to the restaurant where we at and make it seem like we going to the club together. It's that type of, her friend came to rescue her from you. It's that type of shit that these women be doing, these dudes. And I seen guys in the club spend $1,000, $2,000, $5,000 on bottles. I'm like, why'd you do that? It's like, and the crazy thing, check this out. They bought the girl a bottle and didn't even go talk to her. So I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. Didn't even leave a note on the bottle. Didn't go and talk to her. Didn't get the phone number. Didn't give the girl his phone number. I'm like, you just bought her a drink for what? That doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand that. You just down $5,000. Oh, you just down $1,000. Yeah. I don't know, man. Let's smash the like button, man. So a woman is not obligated to do anything, man. Whatever you do, if you want to take her out, you take her out because you want to take her out. Not because she wants you to meet up with her out of the blue. Never do that. If a woman calls you right now, this very moment, and say, "Hey, what you doing? Where you at?" You be like, "Oh, I'm at home." "Hey, why don't you meet me at this bar?" Don't go. Don't go to the bar and meet her. She's over there watching football with her friends, and she wants to impress her friends with you. Don't go. If it's her idea, it's probably a bad idea. If it's her idea, it's probably a bad idea. Remember that. Where are you moving to when you leave Atlanta? Charlotte. Or the surrounding areas, just depends. I know I got to make my mind up another week or two for sure, exactly where I'm going to be at. But yeah, man, you can't let people pull you around. This is why you should focus on yourself. Put yourself first. Be the best you can be. Because when you encounter women, they're gonna pick up on that, on your vibe, and they're gonna have to level up and play your game. See, I always say this: my life, my game, my show. And what that really means is, I wrote about this in my book, Love Can't Wait. What that really means is this: first, you learn the game, you play the game, and you become the game. You become the best game in town, or one of the best games in town. Well, hey, ain't nobody like you anyway. No one can duplicate you. Now, I know they're cloning people out here, but they can't clone you. They might be able to clone how you look, but they can't clone your personality. So that's don't even get into that cloning. Shit. You know what I'm talking about? There's nobody like you. But once you learn the game, you play the game, and you become the game. At the end of the day, she's either in or she's out. Plain and simple. We can go into all the time you spent, the dates and you went on, the places you went on the weekends, and once you strip down all the dating activities, this thing ain't really that complicated. Either she's in or she's out. There's no need to argue. There's no need to say, oh, you promised me this. You don't even need to, you ain't really gotta, you don't even really gotta lie. Let's be honest. See, if you lying to women, you give her permission to lie as well. Because once she catch you in the lie, she gonna be like, oh, he lying. Okay, I'm gonna lie to him now. I don't gotta be honest. And a lot of these dudes, man, they complain about what women are doing all the time. But look who they be hanging around. These dudes hanging around them hoes. 304s. Dudes they'll wife up a hoe. I'm like, bro, what do you think you was gonna have? You think you was gonna have live happily ever after? She belongs to the streets. You should have never got her pregnant. You should have never moved in with her. Oh, I understand. Maybe you got to move in with her. Maybe you ain't had no place to go. But that ain't no long-term relationship. She belonged to the streets. That ain't no long-term relationship. That's just something temporary until you get on your feet. I understand. Hey, man, I ain't never done it, but I know how it go out here. I know. I know how things can happen out here. But you can't start no family or build nothing with no woman like that. And that shit ain't gonna work, man. And the problem, a lot of these guys are weak. If the guy is weak, his son's gonna be weak. And the family is gonna be weak. And the next generation of kids gonna be weak as well. It starts with the man, the top of the pyramid. If the root is weak, forget about it. That family gonna slowly but surely crumble. If the women are leading in that family, slowly but surely gonna crumble. That's how that is. So when a lot of people say, hey, well, the reason why they act that way because the dad went around, the mom went around. Shit. Some of these people were around. They just weren't shit. Your dad was weak. And your mom, she was a hoe. You can't learn nothing from nobody like that. Well, you can learn something, but it ain't gonna benefit you in the long run, whatever they're telling you to do. Because if she belongs to the streets, she got a hoe mentality. A hoe mentality. See, a hoe is lazy by default. She wants instant gratification. So they're not thinking long term. They're selfish. They're not thinking about no family. Or they might act like they care about family. They don't. Now you might not be able to see it because because she's young, you're young, you're turned on by how she look. But when she gets older, that's when it's gonna come out. When she hit late, I would say early 40s, that's when it's gonna come out. She might not look the way she used to look. It's gonna come out then. Then you're gonna be like, man, this chick really ain't. She ain't worth a pot. You be like, man, oh man, I mean, it happens to everybody. Everybody has met a chick, and maybe in the beginning you thought she was she thought she was something else, but turned out to be something totally different. She was that way the whole time. You just didn't pick up on it. That's all. That's happened to every guy. Every guy has had that experience. That ain't nothing new. What up, TDW Maverick? Smash the like button. Every guy has met a woman. The signs are there in the beginning. You might not know the signs. You might not see the signs. Whichever. Now, a lot of this comes with experience. Now, when you're young, women will captivate, manipulate, and do things to kind of throw you off because she's young, fresh, attractive. The sex is good. Some of these guys are hypnotized out here. Some of these guys are being seduced out here by a lot of these young things, young lovely ladies out here. But as she get older, a lot of these women don't have no personality because they never needed a personality because everybody just kissed their ass all the time. But as she get older, you be like, she's not even fun to be around no more. She don't have no personality. She has regrets. A lot of these women are bitter. Because see, you got the most attractive women are the most insecure for the most part. So the older people get, the worse they tend to get. Most people don't get better as they age. No, how they is now, if they don't deal with those insecurities while they're young, it's gonna get worse as they get older. Whatever it is. That's usually how that goes. And see, a lot of this can be avoided. What happens is a lot of guys don't have, oh shit, excuse me. A lot of guys don't have standards and boundaries. You have to establish boundaries. You have to have standards about yourself. And see, if a woman does something that you don't like, you have to check her immediately, the first time. If you don't do it the first time, then it's going to linger. And she's going to probably do it again or do a similar thing again. And then that's going to, of course, you ain't going to like that. You know, you're going to feel like, hey, you disrespecting me. Or you're going to feel a certain type of way about that. And then that's when you're going to start looking at her a certain type of way. Not in a good way, though. You know? Most, I'm going to say most people, man, they do what they can get, they do what they think they can get away with. People are not thinking, hey, do the right thing, do what is right. You should have good morals. They might have morals, but they might not have your morals. So you have to teach women how to treat you. See, you don't know who she meant before you came along. You don't know. Maybe them dudes is cornballs or lames. You got to be the captain of the ship. It's your life. You're the boss. You're in charge. Anybody that comes in your life is your show. If they don't like it, they can leave. That's why they always say you got to pay the cost to be the boss. That's not like a cliche statement. That's real talk. It really is. Why don't you pay the cost to be the boss? You can damn near demand respect. You can damn near demand a certain quality of people around you. And you don't have to like actually say it. People will pick up on it. They'll pick up on it. They'll be like, oh, I'm intimidated by this person. I can't really hang around them like that. Or at all. That's how that is, man. If once you pay the cost to be the boss, there's certain people, they ain't gonna even like being around you. You won't have to worry about a lot of people because they ain't gonna want to be around you anyway. Because you're not their type of people. That's how that's gonna go. Now they're not gonna say that to you, but subconsciously they know it. I mean, yeah, they know it. They know it. You know. When I was growing up, people used to say, Oh, you think you better than us? You act like a white man. People used to say that when I was growing up. You know, you think you better than us because you're going to college. People used to say stuff like that, man. It's silly shit. They're trying to shame you, make you feel bad. You know, that type of deal. Which don't make no sense, you know. But yeah, man, it's like you don't gotta do all that extra shit, you know. Yeah, you don't gotta do all that extra stuff, man. You know, the first thing you gotta do is be yourself, whatever that is, whoever that is, and you want to be the best you can be at all times. You got to represent. When you leave the house, when you walk outside, it's lights, cameras, and action. You know, when you get in your car, you go to the store, people are looking at you. How you dress says something. It should mean something to you. How you dress, how you walk, how you talk. When you're at work, how you dress, how you talk, how you walk, that that should mean something to you. You're sending a message to people based on how you dress, how you walk, how you talk. Especially if you're tall, dark skin, you know, especially if you're in another country. You know, in America, you know, it's a lot of bullshit going on over here. But when you go to other countries where you're appreciated, you really see it. You know, a lot of these other women in other cultures, other countries, we're exotic to them. I didn't know this until uh, I learned this like 20 years ago. Well, over 20 years ago. Yeah, I didn't know we were exotic to these other groups of women. I'm like, damn, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. I use it to my advantage, man. You know, hey, man. Hey, women do it. Why I can't do it? You know, now I don't misuse people. I use people, but I don't misuse them now. That's the difference. My grandmother used to tell me that you can use people, but don't misuse them. There's I guess somewhat of a balance, you know. It's kind of like manipulation. Manipulation is not really a bad thing. Just depends on your intent. If you're using manipulation for good, great. If you're using it for evil intent or something negative, well, that's not cool. So it depends on your intent. Well, even seduction is not a bad thing. You know, now women kind of have a problem with seduction because a lot of women will say, well, one man shouldn't have so much influence over a woman. They'll get seduced, like it, love it, then turn around and be like, well, you have too much influence over me. I I don't have any control. Hey, I said, what's wrong with that? It's, I like it and I love it. It's like a double-edged sword. I said, hey, you never told me to stop. So women, women are funny like that. They like it, they love it, but on the other side of the coin, it's like they don't have no control. Whatever I say, there's a good chance she's gonna do it. You know, those the whole point. Seduction and manipulation is not a bad thing. Just depends on your intent. That's all. That's all, man. So smash the like button. And see, the better you can get at these things, you can use these things to your advantage, man. It's like they say, good conversation rules the nation. Well, that's ruling the world now. Shit. Those are facts. It is what it is. But a lot of this comes with experience. But the better you get at it, the better off you'll be in the long run. You know? That's how that is. That way you won't get finesse out here. And you got to stop listening to what women are saying. Take what women say with a grain of salt. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, women say what they feel in the moment. In the moment. A woman will change her mind 5 minutes later. 5 minutes later, she changed her mind. So you got to get her when she's hot. You got to get her when she's hot, man. They'll almost change her mind. You can talk to a woman. You can say, hey, you come home with me tonight? She's like, yeah. 2 hours might go by. She changed her mind. I said, you should have left a couple minutes after she said, yeah. You got to get her when she's hot. You know? If you wait too long, see, it's like a window. You know, it's like a certain time frame when it comes to most women. You know, you got to catch them when they're hot. If you wait too long, the window might close on you. This goes for smashing. This goes for her decision making. You know, it is what it is. And a lot of this is based on her hormones. And it depends on how old she is too. Because see, younger women tend to be more adventurous. Younger women like adventure. They still want to dream and explore, and they want to do something different. You know, younger women are kind of in Disneyland, in that fantasy world, right? Now, a woman that's 40 plus, it ain't a damn thing you can do with her. It is nothing you can do with a 45, 50-year-old woman that she ain't never seen or heard. She done met every fool you could probably think of. And you can't run no game on no older woman. It's impossible. I had a lot of younger guys be like, man, I ran game on this 45-year-old woman. No, you didn't. She just wanted to smash, that's all. You ain't running no game on no 45-year-old woman. No, you not. She just got backed up and she needed you to knock her back out. That's all. Shit. That's all that was. You going through it right now? Yeah, man. It's like You don't got to go through all this nonsense. And now some people will say there's a lot of peer pressure out here. Man, knock it off, man. Knock it off, man. Ain't no peer. Who pressuring you? Your buddies? They don't know what the hell. Most of them don't know what the hell they're doing. Most of your buddies don't know what the hell they're doing. Ask me how I know. Because I was doing the same thing you probably doing or done already. I was watching my buddies. I'm like, oh, these fools, they trying to figure this shit out just like I'm trying to figure it out. You know? I didn't really understand what was going on until I got in my 30s. When you hit like 35, that's when you start like learning some common sense. That's for real. Because when you're in your 20s, man, you wilding. No discipline. You might think you got discipline. You really don't. This is why a lot of women finesse a lot of guys in the 20s. See, her mama taught her how to finesse guys, or her friends, or maybe she looked at the television and just started trying some shit out to see what worked, you know. But see, older, let's say a guy like me, I'm in my 40s. It ain't nothing a woman can really say to me. You can't finesse me. You can't. I done seen almost everything. Nothing she can say that's no. I don't even fall for none of that shit today. Nah. Some of the stuff women say and do, I laugh. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, have a seat. Let's talk. Shit. What you talking about? If a lady changing her mind about things, yes, no, or likes me and wants me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they change their mind fast. You got to catch them when they're hot, boy. Look, a woman might be feeling you today, and tomorrow she's on to something else. If you call up, say, hey, you can come over today. He said, oh, I got something else to do today. That's it. You ain't going to hit that. I'm telling you. I've had those type of experiences where it's like a woman, y'all might be vibing, and it don't even have to be planned, by the way. This could be something that you completely got caught off guard with. You never even knew she was feeling you like that. And you looking like, damn, she's coming. She's making a hard pass at a brother. She's campaigning hard. And you didn't even plan on doing anything with anybody. And you be like, hey, I get up with you tomorrow or another time. No, you're not. You're not getting up with her another time. It might happen, but it's highly unlikely. That's based on my experience. That's how it usually go, man. Now, a lot of times it depends on the environment, where you at, city, all of that, and depends on probably the woman's situation too. You know, a lot of these women are married. You know, if a woman's married, boy, she ain't got too much time to be playing around. She's trying to get at it. She's trying to get it. Well, it be like that sometimes too now. You got to be. Hey, be careful. You don't want to be going to the parking lot at night, looking over your shoulder. These dudes out here now, shit. They'll pull a bullet in you, boy. For these damn women. Be careful. Hey, I ain't the moral police. But hey, I'm telling you how it goes down out here. I'm telling you, man, shit is real out here. You been through a lot. You 30 years old? Damn, Eric, you 30 already? I thought you still in the 20s, bro. Hey, any questions, man? I'm gonna put the link in the chat. I'll put the link in the chat. You still a young man, Eric. You're still a young man. Sometimes I wish I could go back in time, man. You ever watch that movie? Back in Time. I think it's Back in Time. I forget. I think that's the name of the movie, man. It came out in the what? The 90s. With Michael J. Fox. What's the name of that damn movie? Somebody know what I'm talking about. I could go back in time. They had that car. The car was the time machine that you could go back in time.
What's going on, Sharp Game?
What's the deal, yo?
Yeah, I have a question.
What
It's
up?
about a lady I'm dealing with. Like I was saying, she's saying yes or no. She want to deal with me, then she don't want to deal with me. But it's like what you're saying is true, because certain women, like I had the same experience as you. Certain women wanted to smash, and I'm looking at her like she's telling me to do this and that. I'm like, shit, I'm doing something already. I'm like, I want to go for it, but I'm like, yo, nah, I can't do it because I got shit to do.
Yeah.
How can you anticipate when that's gonna happen? Because I at least expect the unexpected. What my former best friend told me years ago.
Well, it's hard because people work jobs, people have other responsibilities. So you really don't know. You just gotta, if you're not doing it, if you have free time, just call her. It could be the right time. You know what I'm saying? You just never know.
Yeah, because I tried to, like, she kept throwing at me multiple times, like, do words and stuff. She was like,
Yeah.
oh, you come and do this and do this. And I'm like, I was lost because I'm like, it happened to me before. Like you said, we go about our business in the streets. The girl would say something to us and we won't pick up on it. I didn't pick up on it. I was like, shit, I could have smashed Shorty like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, it's like I was at work. This is a couple months ago. And the one chick was like, hey, what time you get off? I said 10. But I was like, she was like, oh, okay, maybe I'll call you when you get off. I was like, shit, I got something else to do. You know what I'm saying? It just be like that. So I mean, I was hoping. Now I didn't tell her that, but in my mind, I was saying, I hope she don't call.
Shit.
I had shit to do, man. I'm like, I ain't. You call me. You got to catch me. I was telling her, hey, it's probably good to catch me on a weekend. No, I got weekdays now. But it'd be like that, man. You just don't. You just gotta, you gotta catch them when they're hot, man. That's really it.
Nah, that's true, because 2 girls that I know, they want me, like, one want me to come where they at, and the other one's like, say, come to my apartment, don't come to my apartment. I'm just like, I'm confused. I'm like, yo, I got shit to do.
Yeah, a lot of times, a lot of these women they got somebody. Some dude is around. So maybe the dude is away or at work or something like that. So that's probably why they call you out of the blue like that.
No, one actually texts me every day.
Oh,
So
well, that's different. That's different. But I'm talking about when a girl, you probably haven't heard from her in a while, and all of a sudden she calls and say, "Hey, what you doing?" And you be like, "I'm just home chilling, or I'm at work, or whatever." And then she's like, "Oh, I was calling because I thought you was off because, hey, I wanted you to come over. I wanted to meet up or something like that." That's the type of call I'm talking about.
oh no, I ain't getting those type of calls too much or text messages.
Well,
I'm being consistent.
I know. You don't get those often. Nobody does.
Yeah, I'm getting consistent text messages from two girls. Like
What
one I
happened?
try to like smash for mad long, and then the other one is like want me to see them a lot, but I'm like, yo, I got shit to do. I'm like, I can't always see you.
Well, that's even better. You know what I'm saying? They consistent.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, that's good. You know. Anything else, bro?
Nah, that's all my questions and concerns.
All right, man. Hold it down. Thanks for coming
All right,
on.
all right, take it easy.
Back to the Future. There you go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Back to the Future with Michael J. Fox. Yeah, you know, back when they had that the car was the time machine, and they went back in time as far as they wanted to, and made little changes, things in their life, or things in the world. You know, I ain't trying to save the world. And I wish I could go back in time and make changes in my life or in other people's life that I care about. Yeah, that shit would be dope, yo. I'm the time machine man. Yeah. Yeah, smash the like button. I'll be that dude, man. I'm making changes, man, out here. Go back in time, man. I'll be like, get I can go back and get my ex back. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have made this one move, we'd still be together to this day. Probably, I don't know, man. Shit, man, it's crazy, man. You just never know, man, how things can go out here. Maybe I made this one money move. I had more money today. Damn, you know, you know, if I made that commercial, I had more money today. God damn it, man. All I had to do was say yes. I said no. God damn. Sap, son of a, you know, it'd be like that, man. When you're young, you just don't know. Really, you just don't know, man. You know? You just don't know. You don't know what you know when you're young because you don't have enough experience. And everybody can't tell you everything. People can only tell you but so much. A single mother or some ladies with no kid or kids or hit me back up, didn't talk to in days, weeks, months, and years. What books are you currently reading? Uh that's a good question. What book am I currently reading? Uh lately was the Be Exceptional by an FBI agent. Wait a- hold up. No, I don't have it. It's Exceptional. I forgot who's by. I've started reading that like couple days ago. That's the only book I'm reading at the moment. What about you? What you reading? Yep. I'm always reading something, you know. Yeah, that's the latest book I've been reading lately. And I'm learning Spanish too. I'm reading this Spanish book, and I'm listening to audio products in Spanish, rap music in Spanish. That's what I've been doing, focusing on the past 2 months. To change the subject, I like that last podcast you did with a guy with different personality. Oh yeah. Yeah, that was a good episode. I wanted it to be longer, but I didn't have no more questions asked. God. Oh yeah, check out check out the Love Can't Wait podcast. Yeah, check me out. iTunes, Google, Shopify, Anchor, Amazon, all that. Yeah, man, I ain't had no more questions to ask. I wanted it to be longer. I hate that shit. And I got another episode that's coming. I'm gonna upload the new episode probably tomorrow with me and my buddy that we was in the Navy together. We traveled all over the world. That's like an hour, over an hour long. I think you enjoy that one, Eric. I'll upload it probably tomorrow sometime. I gotta edit. I'll probably upload it tomorrow on Monday, probably tomorrow night. I think you're gonna like this one, Eric. It was fun. I'm reading For a Sign and a Wonder by Leah Yoda and books on Python. Oh, okay. I never read those before. Huh. For a Sign, huh. Hey, that's the that Indian dude, the Yogi dude. Correct me if I'm wrong. Just smash the like button. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer. Probably another 5 minutes. Nobody got no questions. I'm gonna be out of here. Yeah. Yeah. So lately, I'm trying to learn. I'm learning Spanish, man, and and Portuguese too. Portuguese, that shit is hard. God damn. Whew. It's gonna take me forever to learn that shit. God damn. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna take me a long time to learn Portuguese, bro. Oh my god. Spanish is way easier. I think maybe because I was exposed to Spanish young in my 20s, so I was around a lot of Mexicans when I was in the Navy. So I think that has a lot to do with it. So it's like I don't know anybody that speaks Portuguese when I was growing up, and even right now, I don't know anybody that speaks Portuguese here where I live. Nobody. But I know a bunch of people that speak Spanish. See that helps. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's refutable proofs about the black people are the true Israelites of the Holy Bible. Oh, okay. Trying to get those Latin games. I'm studying Spanish and Portuguese as well for about 4 years. So how's it going? You're decent, but not great. Well, I don't think anybody's great, unless you're a native speaker. I don't know anybody that's. I know some people online. I see some people online that speak pretty good Portuguese, but they never said they're great. Even some people that speak Spanish, they never say they're great unless it's their first language. So, I think there's always if the language is not your first language, you can always get better. That's my opinion. I could be wrong about that. Because there's some words like in Spanish, it's like on the street, they speak slang. If they don't have slang in books like that, you know. I ever check out the channel Spanish with Paul? No. There's another channel I checked out that's helped me out a lot. It's this lady. I don't even remember her name, but she helped me out a lot. Like really. Once I started learning the vowels, that helped me out a lot. As far as Spanish, anyway. I'm doing this shit one at a time, man. And I started learning Portuguese and Spanish at the same time. I said, wait a minute, this shit ain't gonna work. I'm gonna do Spanish first, Portuguese later. No. Let's keep this thing simple, man. Because I was going back and forth. Spanish one day, Portuguese next. No. That wasn't working with me. You know. Yeah. So that's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. But hey, you know, like, share the video. Uh yeah. Any questions, man? Leave your comments below. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.